5 pros and cons of being a private piano teacher. If you want to become a private piano teacher, you should listen to this. This applies to a private teacher teaching other subjects too. As a piano teacher myself for more than a decade, I'm sharing my experience with you so that you can decide whether becoming a piano teacher or joining a school is the better option to you. Number 1, salary. Being in Singapore, a private teacher is considered a self-employed person, so you have to make sure you teach sufficient students to survive in this high-cost city. But the good thing is the market rate of tuition fee in Singapore is quite decent. So as a private piano teacher, you may struggle to find students in the beginning. But once you get a certain number of students, you can able to maintain the number. That's quite a decent salary. Let's say you charge $50 per hour and you have 30 students. You teach each student 1 hour per week. That's $1,500 per week. And $1,500 times 4, that's $6,000 per month. That's a pretty good salary compared to a normal 9 to 5 jobs. What if you teach in the music school? So you need to share a certain percentage of your earning with the school. Let's say the school charges the student $50 per hour. You probably get paid around $20 to $25 per hour. So your earning will be reduced to $2.4 thousand or $3,000. Furthermore, the hourly pay salary means that you can control how many hours you teach. So using the same example above, let's look at the working hours. 30 hours per week. So if you teach 5 days a week, you work 6 hours each day. Still pretty good, right? Comment below if you think working 30 hours a week is overworking or underworking. So if you just started out, you're afraid of not having enough students, you can consider joining a school and getting some experience before deciding to become a full private teacher. So if you live in Singapore and you want to understand how I manage my CPF as a self-employed teacher, do consider subscribe to the channel and you can watch the video once I upload. So number 2, flexibility of time. Have you heard of saying time is money? Yes, it may sound like your schedule is more flexible as a private teacher. If a student absent or last minute things happen you want to cancel, you can just shift your lesson to the timing that suits your comfort. So you don't need to do the makeup lesson. Of course, the more you teach, the more you earn. So if you teach in school, the schedule of the school is fixed, so you need to stick to it. If any student cancels the lesson, you have to find alternative timing to do the makeup lesson somehow. So basically, if you teach in school, it's hard to be away from teaching for a whole day. So number 3, no time for yourself and working at awkward timing. Still remember how you get time to practice and play your piano while you were still learning your piano. You have more time to enjoy playing the piano when you were still a student. Because when you become a piano teacher, what you focus on is how to teach your student. Like what's the best repertoire suitable for them, how to improve your student technique, etc. 9 out of 10 piano teachers I know hardly got time to practice the piano. It's because they are improving their teaching skill instead of playing skill. Like when many of your friends work 9 to 5 job, you are hardly able to join them for dinner or gathering because it's normally your busiest time after 5 p.m. Because this is the time all the students end school and start their enrichment classes. So basically you start late every day, but you have more time in the morning. So number 4, location. For private teachers, you either travel to your student house or they come over to your house for lesson. So if you don't like visitor at your house for some reason, then traveling to your student house will be a better option to you. So remember that you need to think about the time needed to travel to your student house. The only pro when students travel to your house is you can minimize the traveling time. When you join a music school, you will have no issue because you have a fixed studio and location. So number 5, choice of students. Don't expect all teacher and student to click very well. Some teachers do not suit certain type of student, and similarly, Some students do not suit certain type of teachers. So as a private teacher, if you think that you and your student don't get along nicely, it's okay to inform the parents for a switch in teachers. But if you join a school, you are unable to choose the student you want. Even if you teach naughty, hyperactive, lazy student, you cannot do anything about it. What you can do is discuss the situation with the parents professionally. But if the parents do not want to make changes for their child, that's tough for both the teacher and student. Being a private teacher, you have to wear so many hats. So you have to do the communication, time management, administrations, accounting, and etc. But in the music school, they handle it. All you have to do is teach well. It isn't easy finding students when you just started out as a private piano teacher. But if you want to become private teacher, making sure that your student enjoy your lesson and understand what you are teaching is a responsibility. Because your students are solely yours. Building reputation is the better way to get more students. So I can see almost 80% of my new students are referrals from my existing student parents. These are the pros and cons of being a private teacher or a school teacher. Comment your thought below. Would you prefer becoming a private teacher or a school teacher? And do consider subscribing to my channel and click on the thumbs up button. See you next time. Bye bye.